Hearing the word recessions creates a feeling of discomfort for many. After all, recession comes with a lot of negatives like stock market decline, job losses, and more. But you need to know how to prepare for recession in order to thrive financially. Preparing for a recession is essential to your financial security. You see, know how recession affects the economy and your finances, and taking key steps will help you during an economic downturn. Now, let's get into what it all means to prepare for a recession. But before that, if you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel in order not to miss any of our future uploads. As you work to recession-proof your finances, it is very important to have an emergency savings in place. In a recession, having an emergency fund can save you a lot of stress. It will also help you to avoid becoming financially overextended or having to leverage debt just to get by. It is so important to save money. To start, you want to put aside 3 to 6 months worth of basic living expenses in an emergency account in the unfortunate event that you may become unemployed. You see, and since recession can be pretty unpredictable, aim to boost your emergency savings to 12 months of your essential expenses in order to have extra money if needed. You see, that month's cash will give an ample time to find a new job. But remember, jobs can be harder to come by in an economy experiencing recession. You always need to keep in mind that your basic living expenses are the essential things you need to survive. That is food, housing, core utilities, and transportation. You see, building your emergency fund is one of the most important steps when preparing for a recession. Have you ever heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Well, the same line of thinking applies to your investment. It is important to have a well-diversified investment portfolio. That means your investments should not be all tied up in one stock or one real estate property. You want to make sure your investments are spread across multiple industries and areas. So if one industry or area experiences a decline, one investment decision doesn't sink your entire portfolio. For example, if you invested in the stock market, you can spread your investment across multiple sectors such as consumer goods, healthcare, technology, and many others. Mutual funds and index funds are both great ways to diversify. You can also choose to invest in the stock market, that is funds and bonds, the real estate market, and the small business startups. A quick tip here: whatever you invest in, be sure to do your research, be clear on your investment objectives, and understand your risk tolerance. This will create less panic for you if a recession comes along. A very big mistake most people make is that they start selling every investment they own when the economy dips, which is a very bad idea. You see, if you have a clear plan for your investment and you are in it for a very long time, you are in good place. Your investments are likely to weather a bad economy and come out on top. Also, talk to a financial advisor if you are confused or feeling stuck regarding what to do. Prepare for a recession by diversifying your investment wisely. The last thing you want to do is to worry about paying off debt in a bad economy, especially with the increased rate of unemployment. When focusing on how to prepare for a recession, debt payoff should definitely be a factor. Paying off your debt will save you a ton of money in the interest payment and put you in a better financial situation. Plus, you'll also be able to put extra funds towards bulking up your emergency savings and other financial goals. You see, it is always a good idea to focus on paying off your high interest debt before consider ramping up on investing. If you have a high interest debt, the cost of your interest payments may far exceed the return of your investment. So once your debt is gone, you can focus on ramping up on investing. Living within your means is the key to building wealth. It also means you eliminate having to leverage debt to live your life. No more using of credit card to pay your bills. But you might wonder how to prepare for a recession and still live within your means. You see, it's pretty simple. Learn how to budget and determine what budgeting style works best for you. Your budget will help you to track your expenses compared to what you earn and highlight areas you can cut back on. You see, your ultimate goal should be to widen the gap between your income and expenses as much as you can. You do this by increasing your income and reducing your expenses. On doing that, the money you have left over is money you can use towards the things that really matter to you, like your savings and your investment goals. According to a research, the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, and for good reason. Creating multiple sources of income ensures that you increase how much you have coming in. It also acts as a buffer in case you lose one source of income. You might wonder how you can increase your stream of income if you are working a 9 to 5. You see, start a side hustle. Is there something you are passionate about doing, or something you do that gets complimented on all the time? Consider turning it into a side gig to generate some additional income. You can also consider passive income opportunities. Setting up passive income source is also a smart idea. Real estate investment trust, that is REITs, royalties, and selling digital products like ebooks can all be source of passive income that can help you in tough times. One of the safest financial moves you can make to prepare for a recession is to shift to live on one stream of income and save the others. Getting frugal with your budget and reducing expenses can free up a lot of money to save up for a rainy day. Here, the goal is to reduce your cost of living enough to free up the second salary altogether. You will bulk up your emergency fund and also not rely on the second income in the event of job losses. Living below your means is the best way to prepare for an unexpected. Another great way to prepare for a recession as an employee to consider a recession-proof job. Healthcare workers, teachers, pharmacists are types of jobs in demand even during a recession. Also, expanding your skills is excellent for job security, especially when it comes to wages and working remotely. Make sure you add any new skills to your resumes to stay prepared in case anyone is hiring for a job you are interested in. Companies are now shifting towards remote positions now more than ever. Since work from home jobs are on the rise, why not consider starting your own home-based business? You can actually make a great living doing a variety of jobs at home. But always remember, while you can't predict when a recession will happen, it makes sense to always be prepared. Apply these tips for how to prepare for a recession properly and make good financial decisions. Thank you very much for watching our video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if it helped you and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Au revoir, mes amis.